Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds. This guy won a championship as a heavyweight, remember? 5'11" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing... It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He won... Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with the jab. One punch can change anything when these two step in the ring. That counter punch caught him clean. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Beautiful counter punch. What you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that hook. And he scores with the counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That punch landed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones and there's the bell to start round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Done with that counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Good counterpunch. two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, that's notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs. What a punch. That counter shot lands. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have? Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The courage on display here is incredible. The perfect counter lands. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Beautiful counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That big hook doesn't land. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Misses with the jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different every second. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout. Let's start the 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the text and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. Punch, counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Here we go. It's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Oh, my word. Down goes RJJ. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What a huge... And we enter the 8th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes and get your head clear.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. That counter punch caught him clean. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's
right. I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe, breathe. I need you to go back out there.
Great work. I love that.
Let's fight.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody.
Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Can you imagine being the fighter? Sometimes you think under the lights is hot, but when you've got the sunlight, it's a lot to take in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. So here we go. Should be a good one. Insane action. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. One of the legendary rivalries in heavyweight boxing history is revived in this one. Wilder versus Fury again.
Warfare is so important in boxing. And Tyson Fury is a modern-day warmonger. He knows how to get in your head before you even step in the ring, before you even lace up your gloves, before you even got in the dressing room. Tyson Fury knows what to do to get under your skin. He'll make you hate him, love him, dream about him. So then, your life is his life. He's got your number. He's brilliant. And you saw how he did it to Alan in fight 1, fight 2, and fight 3. And the same thing's happening all over again. Will Wilder ever know? Will he ever learn his lesson? I believe not. Because Tyson Fury, that's what he do.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Just get your breath back. Oh, what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back. Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Both men step back for just a moment. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? A perfect counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They exchange punches. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Let him back. Okay.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. These two were made for each other. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. A perfect counter lands. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Nice count. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, he is in big. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Just misses with that jab. Good counter punching. These punches coming from every angle. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than others.
Well done with that counter shot. And he misses with the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Stay focused. Okay, now you're switching in.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab does not score. You'd like to see more jabs. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Can't find a home for that jab. That left hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Come on, you're better than that. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And he scores with the counter. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to final 10 seconds here? And the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Corner might be thinking about stopping him.
You've let him back into this.
Here comes round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. And he just missed with that left jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell sometimes...
There's the bell to start round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up.
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end. I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the light. It's Dimitri Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest.
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. This is a high-octane battle. There's a counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice exchange here from both men. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much for boxing. This is a fight. The courage on display here is incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Here we go, it's round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. And he scores with the counter. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Good counter punching. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Missing with that jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this with that jab. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. On that last last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get your mind.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Now,
You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy.
but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
There's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. He threw a punch and just got countered. Drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
Talk about Bivol in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Get your focus back at that.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
3 shots. Keep smart. Good work. He was thinking. He was...
Get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around. Get your mind back on the job.
It's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not...
Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
On to the 4th we go. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Perfect counter lands. There's a scoring blow. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch.
decision for these two.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Vivo in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Just stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so we can't figure out.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid.
Ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
And there's the bell for round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
One punch could change everything in this battle. You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Vivo in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just stay focused.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Good work. You was thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading.
Starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
In this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round.
Him again. Don't change too much yet.
And properly for millions of dollars with Anderson. Not prison time. Yeah.
Alright,
bro. Yeah, drive safe, my bro. Thank you, man.
Round 6. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You don't want to trade shots. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Now they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it gets you.
How about that time catch? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense is everything, because they've got shot once and no one can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
That nigga put that shit in her face. Hey, boxing is amazing. I love this shit. This shit's funny as fuck. It's like watching niggas literally like catch each
other. Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Sweet. And down goes
oh my
Jones Jr.
I dodged his.
Replay, we get to see it again.
Even I'm going to see that again.
Oh, because it was a power punch that took too long. It took too long to get up there. He dodged him. Yep, it was right. But if I would have did a quick jab punch, it would have been okay.
Back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They exchange punches.
Yo. Come here.
A lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
What's up, Brad? What's up, bro?
Is he going to punch himself out?
What's up, man? What up?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
This is undisputed. This is the newest boxing game.
Talk about Roy Jones in the last round. Going to be a great round for sure with the knockdown.
55 seconds.
Relax. Come on, he's hurt. He's ready to go. Mind back, take focus back. Smart. Right? Good work. I was thinking he was smart and well done. Think about the person and what you do. Good work.
Forget about that round.
Unfortunately, this fighter going to get more time to heal as we get set to jump back in. And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here?
Oh, shit.
Knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff on.
Take this look like give you a fight, you give me something to see fight.
$5?
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah, but no, I mean, bro, I mean, me not gonna give you nothing for $5. The fuck, I mean, that's not. I'm not gonna do no shit like that. I'm not gonna say, oh, yo, try fight like me. Nah, do that. I understand. Still out every day, and that was it. Yeah, man.
Once you have it, man, can me tell all two of my friends about it and then some buy a piece, carry go give them to me. I don't sacrifice to buy $10 worth and carry go give them and know them will come back and say, yo, buy some more.
Yeah, but them niggas needed to just come with you and come see what's going on for real, man,
No, they
nigga.
don't live inside.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, man, drive safe in a bit. Yeah.
That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, it's go back to the draw.
That's kind of fucking crazy. Damn, they gave him all the rounds. That's pretty crazy. So Dimitri Bivol is like that, huh? Bombaka, David Benavides. Damn.
you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
Worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Let's go.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Do your business.
Oh no, it was horrible. See his low power uppercut is way to get fast.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his
It's
round.
not hurting
And
to
he
me. It's not hurting to me. It's not hurting to me. This bitch ass niggas. And then all of them fuck shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this dude's running. Fuck. This man is not gonna stop him.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
anything. Go back.
Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Nice round. Good round.
Stand by.
now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're doing good, kid.
Start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
The gaps will appear. Don't be looking at for one shot.
That's a terrible round, that is.
Let's do it.